Hey everyone, my name is Natalina, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my product EMPTIES, and I have quite a few in front of me. So I have some hair products, I have some SPF, I have some skincare products, and of course I have some makeup. So where do we start? Let's start with my hair care. So to give you an idea of my hair type, I have very thin Slavic hair. Maybe 6 or 7 months ago I had a balayage done, like highlights, balayage. We call it air touch, it's just a different technique, but the result is absolutely the same. So I have some of the highlights, and I have maybe like medium to low density, I would say. And I also have a very dry scalp because I have psoriasis, and because of that my scalp is kind of dry, kind of flaky. So what I'm looking for in the product, I just like different hair masks, and I don't wash my hair that often. I usually wash my hair like 3 times a week, like every other day, every 3 days sometimes, so it just depends. So usually I'm looking for like a deep conditioning treatment, and I wanted to show you this shampoo by Oribe. It's called Signature Shampoo, and it's a really good one. So besides the price point, it's an expensive product, but I've been using this for ages, like for years, and I'm really loving it just because my hair feels very nice. It feels soft, it feels silky, and I just love this thing. And I don't have a lot of split ends. Of course I do use a conditioner, a mask, like different types of masks and conditioners and all of that jazz, but I'm simply in love with this product, and I've already bought a new bottle. But there is a problem with this product because I live in Turkey and they don't have this brand here, and to order any makeup or any skincare or hair care products from abroad, I need to get a prescription from a doctor, and I cannot get over this fact. It's so weird, it's just crazy. But I have a new bottle, so wish me luck. I tried to switch to Olaplex, and here is my second bottle. It's called like shampoo number 4. I have the whole system. I have also a conditioner, I have a mask. Maybe I have something more from it. I just feel like I have to put some of Fenty lip gloss. I'm so sorry about that, but I just felt like it. So this product is okay. It's more foamy, so it creates so much foam, and a little goes the longest way possible, and I like this product. So when Oribe is not around, I'm ready to settle for this one. And again, I have here this Gold Plus Oribe Transformative mask for your hair. Usually I use a mask like a conditioner because I do not wash my hair that often, and I don't get this instruction, so use your mask like once a week and your conditioner every other day, because I don't wash my hair every other day. I mean, I wash my hair like 2 or 3 times a week, so I usually just put it on my wet hair, like on my ends, and I love this mask, and my hair feels silky smooth after this mask. But I must admit that I have Dyson Airwrap. I also have Oribe treatment from split ends, like 2 different kinds. I have this heat styling shield. It works great, but it has a little bit of like gold flakes in it. It has some shimmer to it. You cannot see it on your hair. It just gives your hair a bit of shine. It's not oily, it's not sticky. It has this texture of a cream. And again, I have this product right here, Split and Seal, and maybe these products, they just work perfectly together, and I just enjoy using my Dyson Airwrap because I feel like Dyson Airwrap and my hair type are just the perfect match. So moving forward to some SPF. I live in Turkey. It's a very sunny region. It's plus 40 Celsius outside in summer, and I do use tons of SPF, and I only have here 2 bottles, but I've definitely used more of that. It's an SPF30 by Avene. It applies silky smooth. I didn't get any sunburns whatsoever, but I'm really pale in my like normal life. I'm a bit tan right now, but normally I'm very pale. I don't like to admit it, but for the sake of this video, I will. So, and I love this applicator. You can twist it open, and here it will expose this applicator. It's so convenient because when I have bottles with caps like these ones, I always lose them. And it's just a perfect product, I must admit. I don't know much about the ingredients, but I just feel like this spray has been like the best for me because I didn't get any sunburns, but I don't go out in the sun like at midday, or I usually go there after 3 p.m., something like that. And it feels really nice, and I can definitely tell that it's waterproof. It applies really nicely. There are no streaks, there is no white cast whatsoever, so I really enjoy this. And I'll definitely buy some more of those next summer. Or maybe, hopefully, I'll go to the beach sooner than the next summer. So now moving forward to my skincare, and I have lots of products here. So I made a deal with myself that I won't be like buying new products in the same category until I finish something from this category. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing this word right, because there are so many variations of that category. Okay, I will check later and have a little guilt trip back to this exact moment. So let's start with these cleansing oils. It's just my favorite type of makeup removing product. So here we have Total Cleansing Oil by this brand. It's called in French Clarins, and in English I believe that you pronounce it like Clarins. So I will pronounce it like Clarins because it's just a bit easier for me. So I love this so much, and I will definitely be buying a new bottle because I had to use this one and I have a different cleansing oil now. Everything is absolutely perfect about this product except for the price point, of course, because this is like a luxury brand. I love the fact that you can close this bottle and it won't spill. But I think that all of the bottles which come with the applicator of this type should have a closure like that, but it's not the truth. I'm obsessed with cleansing oil by Sensei, but that oil works magic. Your mascara is gone in seconds, and I mean it's one of the best, but it drives me crazy that it doesn't have any closure. I mean, it has some mechanic closure, but when you have this type of applicator and you have a little plastic thingy that you put here, and you cannot just like squeeze out your product, and it works so bad. Oh my god, maybe I'm too clumsy and I lose that thingy because I don't need that thingy on the daily basis, but I need that freaking thing to travel, and I travel quite a lot, so it's just not a perfect match for me. So this one was so good. It gets rid of your makeup. Your makeup starts melting really fast. You don't need to apply any pressure whatsoever. It works magic on your face. And I do also like this product by Bobbi Brown Soothing Cleansing Oil. I mean, they work like there's the same. This one is bigger, but I need to check the price point. I feel like that this one is more expensive. It's a very good product. It melts your makeup off. After your makeup has been melted, you just apply some water and it just turns into like a milky substance. What I like to do is wipe it away with a wet towel. I have special towels for that. I have 14 of them. I just wipe my makeup off using those towels, and every 14 days I just do like a deep cleansing wash. Now let's talk about this one. It's a lotion, cellular refining lotion by La Prairie. I've been using it for ages. And again, I've heard many estheticians talking about the fact that La Prairie, that they don't have the best ingredients. I mean, some of their ingredients and their formulas are a bit old-fashioned, but I don't really enjoy this lotion. My skin gets smoother, my texture gets smoother. I just don't know, I just love this product. Now I'm using a different one, and it's not like that I feel any difference, which is a bit upsetting. And this bottle is so freaking heavy, and I don't know, maybe it's just a matter of habit. Maybe I won't be buying this again. Ooh, another product by La Prairie is their Cellular Hydralift Firming Mask. This is one of my favorites, and I've been using this one for ages. Not like this particular one, but I mean the product, and I've been buying it for the last 8 years. Every single time I run out of it, I go and buy me a new one. We're currently moving to a different place, so I won't be bothering buying a new one because it's so heavy, but it works so freaking good. I use it twice a week, and with this mask I see the results like 100%. Every single morning when I wake up after using this mask, I just can tell the difference. My skin just looks better, makeup applies better. I just simply feel better about myself. Now let's talk about some of the serums. All of them are by Clarins. Let's talk about this one, Hydra-Essentiel it's called. This one feels so good, but it doesn't feel like a serum. It's not sticky. It feels more like emulsion of some kind. It feels so nice, but the only thing that I have with that, now that I've used it all, is just your skin feels slippery. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a bit weird, so it creates some of the sensory issues for me, but I still do enjoy the results of this serum. And I mean, you can tell that this is one of my favorite serums. It's called Double Serum and Double Serum Eye by Clarins. And this one is their classic serum. This one is made for your eye area, and this one has a light texture. So this one is absolutely perfect for oily skin or combination skin. My skin has like a normal type, I would say, because I get oily after like 4 hours after the initial application of makeup. But I mean, if you're oily, you usually start getting oily on your like T-zone in an hour and a half after the initial application of makeup, and it's normal. It's just how our skin works. If you have combination skin, it probably takes you something like 3 to 4 hours. Some people just have a very oily T-zone and the rest isn't that oily. So normal skin type, it's when you usually get oily after 4 to 5 hours, and dry skin if you get oily after like 6 hours. And this one is absolutely perfect for summer. It is what it is. It has a very light texture, but the same ingredients. It's just a bit lighter. I do prefer this one though. It's one of their best sellers, so it's quite good. And this one I also enjoyed, but the fact that bothers me that I have, can you tell? I have some of the product left here and here, and just a teeny tiny bit here, but I cannot squeeze that product out. I don't know how neat I don't understand how can I get that product out, and it bothers me so much. This one is a very controversial product. It's by Obagi. It's called Professional C Sun Care. It's an SPF. It has a very weird texture. It feels like silicone or like blurring primers. Do you know what I'm saying? And again, I can live with any textures on my face really, but the fact but I hate this product, and you know why? Because it burns the shit out of your eyes. When you're wearing your sunscreen, you just have to apply it to your lips, to your ears, to your neck, to your eyelids, and you cannot do that with this product. You need to stay away from your like immediate eye area, and it's so frustrating. And I couldn't finish it up, unfortunately, but I've been trying so hard. I've heard so many nice things about Obagi, about their products, and in the past I was trying out some, but I don't remember my experience with Obagi, so this product, it's a no for me. And now moving forward to one of the best SPFs for your face. It's this sun cream. It's called Waterfall by brand Double. This one is perfect. You can apply it all over your lids, all over your face, all over like your whole body. It has a very light texture. It works absolutely amazing as a makeup primer. It has SPF 50 in it. I have one in my purse. I have one in my car. I have one like sitting everywhere. It's just a favorite of mine. And I have another product by Double. It's their White Truffle Double Serum Cream. So here you can see that it has like your moisturizer and your serum. You can try it in different ratios. For example, they suggest that if you are oily, then you'll better use 3 parts of this serum and 1 part of moisturizer. If you are dry, then you better be using 3 parts of this cream and 1 part of this serum, and because of that I ran out of the moisturizer itself, but I still have some of the serum. It's one of my favorites as well. I think it's my 4th or 5th jar. Now, moving forward to this product right here, Charlotte Darling. This is the famous Magic Cream by Charlotte Tilbury. Instant turnaround moisturizer. It really does what it claims to. I love this product. I've been buying this one for ages. And when I used to work as a makeup artist, I always had it in my kit just because it gives you this amazing feel on the skin. Skin prep is a key to like a flawless skin. Skin prep means a lot, and sometimes when your foundation is looking cakey and it cracks and all of that, sometimes it just shows the lack of skincare. And I mean, this product is fantastic for those with dry skin, with normal skin, maybe combination skin if you have dry patches here, like dry areas here. For your neck, this cream is amazing. Definitely not for everyone. It has a very thick texture. Its texture is very rich, I would say. So, and you can definitely feel it on your face. I love my face some way, but in a good way, do you know what I mean? And I'm talking about skincare. I just love to feel some skincare on my skin. It's very thick, it's very rich, and it's definitely not for those with oily skin. It really moisturizes your skin. It can help you with like teeny tiny lines that some might have here around your eyes or around your lips. This product is one of my favorites. It came in a limited edition packaging. It was like a special packaging for Chinese New Year, and you can buy a refill for that. Can you tell that there is a refill? Yeah, you can definitely tell. But I will be getting rid of this because I'm moving to a new place, to a new country, and I'm not bringing a heavy empty jar with me. Now let's talk a little bit about the best deodorant in the world, at least for me. It's called Deo Pure by Biotherm. This deodorant is suitable for sensitive skin. It's alcohol free. I just love this deodorant, and I've been buying it for ages. God. I'm so sorry about that. I've already repurchased this. So this product, what is great about that? It doesn't have a very distinct smell. It doesn't leave any white patches or stripes on your clothing. It feels very light on your skin. It works very efficiently. Now let's have a little talk about some makeup. So I wanted to show you this foundation by Burberry. It's in the shade light neutral. First of all, it's way too pale to be like light neutral. I mean, it looks white. It definitely does look white. I mean, no, it's not light neutral. It's like fair neutral, fair light, something like that. But I'm not mad at this because I was enjoying using this foundation. To give you an idea, I prefer foundations with a natural matte finish. I'm not opposed to glowy foundations, but it's not like my first choice. Therefore, I prefer natural matte finish, and I also prefer medium coverage. I don't like full coverage, and when I'm talking full coverage, I mean Huda Beauty, for example. Her foundation is just, you can paint walls with it, you can paint like anything with it. It's so pigmented. This one, it has medium to full coverage. Full coverage that you can get with this type of foundation isn't anywhere near the coverage that Huda Beauty provides. It's not that dry, it has some sheen to it, and it wears nicely, it stays put, and I love this foundation. I was always mixing it with some liquid bronzer from NARS in the shade Laguna, and I just love this foundation, and I kept this bottle, this empty freaking bottle for a year or even more, just because I wanted to remind me that I have to buy it again, because Burberry, it's not the brand that is everywhere, unfortunately. They don't have this in Turkey and in many other countries, unfortunately, but someday I will find you again. But again, in my routine, this foundation was replaced by this one. It's called Lancome Ultrawear. This foundation is so freaking good. I'm wearing it right now. It looks good on your skin, and it doesn't matter if you want like a matte finish or a glowy finish, because you can do both. It doesn't accentuate your pores, it doesn't accentuate your peach fuzz, any like texture in your skin. It doesn't settle in your lines, in your wrinkles. It's just one of the best foundations on the market now. Mine is in the shade 315. When I'm saying medium to full coverage, it means that it has medium coverage, but it's very buildable. So you can apply it in the second layer or use it as a concealer. So this foundation, I just randomly bought it at Sephora, and it's so freaking good. And now, I also wanted to talk to you about this foundation. It's the famous Double Wear by Estee Lauder. It's in the shade 3 and 1, and this is one of the best foundations of all times, and I'm talking about every single skin tone out there. The thing that I don't like about this foundation is the fact that it doesn't have any like pumps, any applicators, nothing. It comes just like that. You can buy an additional pump, but then this cup won't fit your foundation and you will be left with your crusty, dusty applicator just sitting in your drawer. It's not a good look. So I know that Estee Lauder, they have their own legend why they don't do that, because they wanted this foundation Double Wear by Estee Lauder to stay the old-fashioned way, like it was done 100 years ago, maybe not 100 years, but I mean, so they wanted it to stay like in the original packaging. But come on, Estee Lauder, do better. So, but other than that, this formula is absolutely freaking gorgeous. It's not a full coverage foundation, not like Huda Beauty one. It gives you the best results, and I know that this foundation doesn't have the best reputation on the market, but it's just because there are not enough people talking about it and showing the best application techniques, which is a very easy one. You just need to prep your skin with a nice moisturizer, and then you should apply it in the thinnest layer. When we're talking about highly pigmented foundations, full coverage foundations, it doesn't mean that you need to apply a lot. You need to apply the regular amount of your foundation. For whatever reason, people think that if they're applying a glowy foundation, 1 or 2 pumps will be enough for the whole face. And when we're talking about full coverage foundations, for whatever reason, people think that they need, I don't know, additional 6 pumps of foundations. No, it doesn't work that way. You always need the same amount of foundation, and it will cover all of your unevenness on your face, like dark spots or red spots or pimples or something like that. It will, because it simply has more pigment. In 1 drop of a light foundation and in 1 drop of full coverage foundation, there is different amount of pigment. You don't need more product in order for this product to be more full coverage. Do you know what I'm saying? So you just need to apply it in a very thin layer, and you need to prep your skin, but you need to do that like on the daily basis. I mean, your toner, your serum, your moisturizer, and then comes this beauty. It gives you the best, like the best natural matte finish of all times. Your skin won't look cakey. Usually when somebody's skin looks cakey, it's not because of the foundation, it's because of the lack of skin preparation, unfortunately. These foundations, I swear by it, I've been buying it for ages. When I used to work as a makeup artist, I had so many shades of this foundation in my kit, and I can apply this foundation to every single person on the planet Earth. Maybe I need to do like a separate review for this foundation and to show you my techniques and application, because this one is really worth giving it a try. So now let's talk about my daily BB cream, CC cream. It's called Beauty Balm by Dr. Jart. It has SPF of 40. It's a good product. It has this glowy finish. It doesn't have tons of pigment in it. I have it in the shade medium deep, which is like, accordingly to Dr. Jart, I'm medium deep. The only problem that I had with this BB cream is that the cap just broke in like 2 weeks or something, and because of that I couldn't travel with that one, but it has a very nice finish. I always powder the center of my face when I'm using this product, but for everyday use it's absolutely amazing. And this is one of the few products that I'm applying, and I do truly enjoy applying it with my hands, and I blend it out with a beauty sponge, so this one is really good. Now let's talk about the best concealer of all times, Tarte Shape Take Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. Now I'm using it in the shade Medium because I'm a bit tanner than usually. So this concealer, do you need to say something? I know that now people are kind of trying to get away from Tarte Shape concealer, and in 2016, 17, 18, it used to be like the OG concealer. It was, it is, and it will be the best for me. I always have 1 or 2 new ones just in case I run out of this product. these are the best products on the market. This one isn't too cakey. It's a medium to full coverage concealer again, but people just misuse it and people tend to apply so freaking much, and because of that it feels so heavy. You need to apply like a teeny tiny dot under your eyes and blend it into their very thin layer, and then it will work perfectly for you. I just love this product, and it doesn't set, so it doesn't become totally dry. I mean, it just stays there, and personally for me, nothing can beat this product. Now this duo from Charlotte Tilbury Fimstar Bronze and Glow palette. I have a new one right here, and I must admit that I never use this highlighter. This highlighter is so old-fashioned, it's so subtle, but the problem is that it creates kind of like a whitish line. It doesn't have a transparent base. It's just not my cup of tea. But you might ask me, Natalina, why? Why is your palette empty? It's empty because when this one came in the mail, highlighter in here was broken. Highlighter in here was smashed. So I just threw it away and I couldn't care less. But I do truly enjoy bronzer in this palette. I also do have this bronzer by Charlotte Tilbury, and you can tell that I love Charlotte Tilbury's face products. But these products are not the same. Like, can you see, this one is lighter and cooler, and these bronzers, all of them are so orangey, like they're like real bronzers. This one is a more neutral one, and I'm just in love with this product, and so that I bought me a second one, and I think it's not like the first one that I finished up. I think maybe it's like the third one, and I rarely run out of pressed powders, bronzers, blushes. Those last me for ages, but Charlotte Tilbury knows her stuff, like for sure. And our last products for today is this powder by Fenty Beauty. It's in the shade, it was at least, in the shade Butter. I wouldn't say that I love this powder, but I finished it up, so I have kinda love-hate relationship with this product, but for me the best powder on the market is Laura Mercier translucent powder. I've been using it for ages. These favorites from the year 2017 are just the best, and this time gap between 2017 and 2023, they just prove me right. And I finished up so many jars of this powder, and I thought that it was impossible to finish a jar of powder. So this one, I was using it for baking. I mean, like baking, not like baking. I was using it for everything, because I promised myself that I won't buy any new powders and I won't open new jar by Laura Mercier until the very moment that when it's finished. It's not a bad powder, but it's just not for me. It doesn't do much for me because I get oily after like 4 or 5 hours after the initial application of makeup, and with this powder, for whatever reason, I just start getting a bit oily. I hate when I'm getting oily in these areas, especially when I'm filming, because it doesn't look good on camera, and I prefer these parts being, can you see when they're matte? You cannot see those parts, okay. And when I'm using this foundation, I usually start getting oily in an hour or two. And again, it's one of my favorite powders, but if we're choosing between those, Laura Mercier for life, for freaking life. This one was a good powder, but just not an awesome powder. And I will definitely repurchase it if Laura Mercier won't be available at some point, but I always do have a backup of Laura Mercier powder. So that's it for today's video. Have you tried something from my EMPTIES? And tell me about your experience with these products. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!